Hey everybody, welcome back to JT Channel and welcome to another channel update. I seem pretty positive, doors opening, but this is a bit of a bummer, but you know me, I like to stay optimistic. By the end of the video, I'll probably stay optimistic about it. But we're going to talk about the next couple of weeks basically on the channel because I have to. I've always done my best to keep you guys informed when things are happening. And I want to preface all this by saying that everything is fine. I'm going to title this video a certain way so people understand what they're getting into, but I promise everything is fine. But I needed to be honest with you guys. So I'm going to start with the smaller part, but it's still kind of big. The views on my Skyrim videos. As it stands, there are 2 views on the first video and none on the second. Now, the last time this happened was with Inscryption, and I can understand why people wouldn't like Inscryption too much. It's not easy to get into. I had a hard time getting into it when I watched someone play it on YouTube. Juicy, I don't know why I skipped over his name. But I ended up falling in love with it, buying it, and trying to play it on the channel, and clearly it wasn't exciting, so I pulled it. Now, the 2 videos I did play are still on the channel. I'm never going to pull videos from the channel unless it's super necessary. And that's what I'm doing with Skyrim. I want to play it a couple more times, at least one more time, before I pull the whole series. But the videos that I record will stay on the channel, just because people can watch me play it at least for a little bit. But while that is the small part, I do have to focus on views. I always told you I'm not going to chase views. I've never faltered on that. You know, I just play whatever I want on the channel. And plus, I play on PS4. It's not like I can get the most up-to-date brand new Steam game. But with that being said, there is another issue that came up today, I think like this afternoon. Our PlayStation Premium payment came up and we couldn't pay it. Now, as of this video, we still have PlayStation Premium for a couple of days. So if you're watching this and you heard me say that and you're like, oh no, it's okay. That's why I said I can still get 1 or 2 more Skyrim videos out and see how they do. However, it is more than likely, it's pretty much a guarantee that we're going to have to let PlayStation Premium lapse for now. And that's why I'm making this video, because Skyrim was supposed to be the next big thing on my channel, regardless of views, just like No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky, sometimes a video would get like 3 or 4 views. The final video, the finale, the end of the game where I finished out the storyline has 2 views. That is the least amount of views of the entire series. I don't know if people don't want to watch me finish the game or what, but it happens, you know? And that was what Skyrim was going to be. That's why the views part only took up like 45 seconds of this video, maybe a minute. Because while the views are low, I might still play it as long as 1 or 2 people are watching, because 1 or 2 views is better than 0, right? If you are going to watch me play Skyrim, you have to be prepared for the fact that over the next couple of days, there's likely going to be a Skyrim video, and then there won't be one for up to like 3 weeks. Now, the reason for that is because my boss is having a baby. It's awesome. His wife has a scheduled C-section on June 3rd. That's not far away. I think it's like next Tuesday or Wednesday or something. It's next Tuesday. Yeah, I'm right. So over the next couple of days, I think next 4 straight days, we have work. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But then after that, for 6 days, we have nothing, because he's going to, the day before the C-section, the day of the C-section, and then 5 days with his wife and his newborn baby. To me, that's complete insanity, because I got mad at my job when my daughter was born, and they only gave me 11 days. Now, they gave me 15, quote unquote, but because I was the only motherfucker, pardon my language, that knew how to do my job and do it well, they were begging me to come back by day like 9. So 9 or 10, somewhere around there. And in case certain people are watching this, I'm not bragging or getting up on my high horse. At the time, at that job, I was right up there, but I had to be home with my daughter. So they called me back in and I did at least 11. My boss is only doing 5 because it's just me and him. I think I've told you guys this before. If this is boring, you can switch off. You got the important parts out. But because it's just me and my boss, if he takes time off, I take time off. That's just how it is right now. Nobody wants to do this job except me and him. It's not, I swear to God, moving is not hard, but people make it harder than it is, or than it should be. But he knows that he's going to be the only breadwinner for a couple of months. His wife does work, but she's having a baby, so she's going to get at least a couple of months off. So he has to make money, and he knows I have to make money. So he took as many days off as he could and figured that 5 days after the C-section was just long enough before he has to start getting back into it. So that's why I'm taking basically a week off. Like, I'm not taking work off on purpose, but I'm not going to sit here and get mad at my boss for spending at least some time with his newborn baby. I hate the fact that I have to explain this. So the point is, the work I do over the next few days all has to go to important things. One of my favorite YouTubers, Top 5 Easy, Simon Miller, likes to say that pro wrestling is the most important of the least important things. That's how I feel about video games overall. They're the most important of the least important things. This channel is important to me. Video games are important to me. I have ADHD and I'm probably autistic and I have neurodivergent problems and all the above. So video games are something that help, like, I can stay focused. I learn. They help me stay on doing one thing. So they're important to me, but they're not the most important thing in the world. So putting off PlayStation Premium for a couple of weeks so that I can take care of my wife, my daughter, my fur babies, that comes first. You know, bills and family always have to come first. PlayStation Premium is a bill, but it's a bill that I can get rid of. We had to cancel a streaming service, Netflix, just to, you know, be a little ahead of the game. Now, we have the, like, ad-supported, cheapest possible Netflix plan, but we're trying to be smart about it, which means I can't watch Monday Night Raw. And that's like the one wrestling show I try to watch every week. So this is just, we have to make some small changes for a little while until I get back to work. And starting on the 8th, we have like 5 jobs and then a couple of really big ones. And it's summer, so it's going to pile up. The busy season for my work is right around the corner. So it will come back, don't worry. And for those of you, family, friends, whatever, that watch my videos, no, we're not hurting for money. No, we're not in like a bad spot. I'm not going to throw my Cash App or fucking Venmo in the description. I could. No, I'm just kidding. We're okay. But in order to stay ahead of the game, we have to, like I said, we let Netflix go. We're going to let PlayStation Premium go. And that means Skyrim over the next couple of days is going to disappear. I will try to get at least one more Skyrim video out because we're going with Irileth, the absolute video game love of my life. I could never fall in love with a video game character so fast ever. We're going with her to face the dragon, and I really want to get to that on the channel. But as I said, I have 2 accounts on Skyrim. The one I started playing right before I started recording, just to kind of, I wanted to get to character creation, and I ended up doing just a hair more, getting through that first like cave system or whatever. And on the channel, what I'm doing is I'm playing on the channel, and then I'm playing off the channel, because I don't want to spoil anything. But if the videos aren't doing great, sorry, my daughter's foot just went where it shouldn't go. And I couldn't pause the video in time. Anyway, if they aren't doing great, maybe I'll pull it, or at the very least, I might not care about spoiling the story for myself, because on the off-channel account, off-channel save, I guess, I'm playing through all the bullshit. I'm finding extra caves, and I'm finding loot that I haven't found before, or doing side missions, all that stuff. Like, I ran into Spriggans for the first time ever. That was insane. And giants. You guys saw me run into giants on the channel, I'm pretty sure, but I also went to find them on purpose on the other playthrough. Don't worry, I ran away as soon as they saw me. So, this isn't like the end of Skyrim by any stretch of the imagination. I'm going to do a video or 2 before PlayStation Premium lapses and we have to let it go for a little while. And then, over the next couple of weeks, once we get back on track, I'll probably bring it back, my stutter, just to see if people are still interested, and then we'll go from there. As far as what I'm going to do over the next couple of weeks while Skyrim is off in the ether, probably going to go back to some of the games I already have. I own a couple of physical games, and I'm also going to put it to you guys. You know, if you watch this video, I don't get a lot of comments, but I always ask you guys to. Feel free. Comment down below. I have Deadpool. I don't know where it is. That might be out of the question, actually, but I have the Deadpool game, physical copy, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I was playing that a lot for a while, and then I just kind of like, again, I've got all those brain problems, so I get super interested in something, and sometimes I just can't help but kind of lose interest. But Odyssey is great for me because I'm so into Greek lore and stuff. Ask me about it sometime. It's actually my religion, legitimately. That's another video for another day, but seriously, Odyssey was so much fun. So if you guys want me to play that on the channel, I can. I can go back to No Man's Sky. I have not gone back to find Moby Dick just yet. I can always go and reset the universe. I can always find Moby Dick. We can always just explore. Those are some physical games I own. I think I also own... It's a Call of Duty game. I think it might be Advanced Warfare. I'll have to double check. That's physical copy. And then I have other games I bought. The FNAF games. You guys remember those from the early days of JT Channel. I think it was the first game I played on the channel. I have FNAF 1, 2, 3, 4, and Ultimate Custom Night. I've never touched Ultimate Custom Night. It scares me. And I can always go back and try to pick up where I left off. I did a FNAF rush last year where I just randomly one day played all 4 of the first 4 FNAF games just for fun. I could do that. And the PlayStation Store also has like free or super cheap horror games. I know I shouldn't be spending money on video games. I'm not saying I'm going to, but I'm just saying these are some options. There's this one game called like Anomaly Pools. It's an Anomaly game. And I've been eyeballing it for a hot minute. And it's like $2 to $3. So maybe I can get that along the way. Probably not, because I need to focus on not spending anything other than what is necessary. But I'm just saying, these are some of the options that are out there. I can download a free game just to screw around. I've got all these other games on the game on the PlayStation. I also have like AEW Fight Forever. That wasn't my most well received video, but I could always screw around on that and just, you know, we'll do stuff like that. Maybe we'll do a board game night too. That was really fun. Just, I'm gonna have to like fill the void, I guess, of Skyrim once PlayStation Premium goes. And I want you guys to be prepared for kind of scattered nonsense for a little while. Or to use a phrase I used the other day to describe AEW's Anarchy in the Arena, the phrase was nonsensical insanity. And that's what the channel's going to be like for a couple of weeks while I try to figure out what's next. So just be prepared for a whole lot of chaos. But that's, you know, Dr. Robotnik loved chaos, so why can't I? So thank you everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you understood anything I said. I know sometimes I talk really fast, but the first 4 or 5 Nights at Freddy's games, Ultimate Custom Night, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, anything else I mentioned, No Man's Sky, even if you want me to go back and play those. Maybe I could throw on the 2016 Doom. Child. Oh my god. Are we good now? Yeah, we're good. Doom Eternal was on PlayStation Premium, so that's going to disappear as well. But maybe I can play the 2016 Doom on like Nightmare mode. Fuck it. I don't know. But yeah, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Anything you heard that you were maybe interested in me playing. Also, let me know what you think about the Skyrim playthrough so far. If you're not interested, if you are interested, so on and so forth. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys over the next couple of weeks, and we'll see what happens. So until next time, this is JT Channel. I am JT. I will see you in the next one, whatever the next one is.